Good afternoon from the Red Mic. Hope everybody's doing okay today. Wednesday, hump day. Today's Red Mic, before I get into it though, these Red Mic messages are leadership and life lessons that I've picked up from 25 years as a public servant, 16 years as a youth football and scouting volunteer, and 10 years as a mediocre athlete with far more heart than actual physical ability. Today's Red Mic message: turn out before you burn out. What do I mean by that? Well, we can all face burnout from time to time. It can leave us exhausted, physically, mentally, emotionally. There are things you can do to combat burnout and keep yourself feeling energized and engaged. And sorry about that. I was kind of in a hurry to get in here today. Went and had my last lunch with my staff. And you know how I always end every Red Mic with "Life is short, drink the bourbon." Yeah. It will be time later today. That was a gift from one of my staff members. We went and had barbecue. Great food. Bad idea to go to Terry Black's today. Man, you couldn't stir them with a stick in there. But it was tough. In my opinion, I'm leaving one of the best staffs out there. The staff at the Texas Board of Chiropractic Examiners here in Austin and throughout the state. We've got a few remote folks that are not actually physically in Austin. To a person, they are hardworking, dedicated, and completely committed to our charge as an Article 8 regulatory agency to protect the public. And good crew. They've all got their heads on right, and I have no doubt that whoever ends up being my successor over there, I can't imagine that they are not going to look at those folks and realize that they've really stumbled into a great place. So anyway, that being said, back to today's Red Mic message. Burnout. How do you get past it? Well, free your mind and the rest will follow, right? You're always bombarded with information. You know, you heard my phone go off, right? Take mental breaks throughout the day if you can. Put your phone down. Turn it off. Turn the volume down at least. Focus on your breath. You know, breathe down your son, in through the nose, out through the mouth. You know, breathe in, breathe out. Try to do at least 20 deep breaths in. Hold it for a second and then back out. In and out. Do that, like I said, at least 20 times. That's a good way to get yourself centered and refocused. Go take a walk. You know, yeah, not right now. And it's in Texas. It's not going to be as stupid hot here for the next several days once, you know, the hurricane starts sending their residual, you know, trailing and leading storms along the way. But man, just stupid hot out there. So, you know, if you're in an office, walk around the office. You know, maybe take a, you know, go into the stairwell, go up or down a couple of flights. Now, beyond that, particularly in the workplace, good social connections. I mean, obviously you have your folks at your office that you're going to connect with, but make sure you have time with loved ones who can make you feel better. You know, I'm looking forward to tomorrow because we're gonna go to a 4th of July gig, and you know, I wish both of my kids were going to be there. One will be there, but we're going to get to see all the in-laws and outlaws, as I say from time to time. Talk to a friend. I had a breakfast yesterday with a very dear friend of mine, a guy named Ken Monceau. He's a realtor here in Austin. Just aces person, just top flight guy, and we have breakfast from time to time, and just to get caught up with each other and also to bounce ideas off. I find out what his kids are doing, his bride is doing, all of that, and he asks about my family as well. In that same sort of vein, though, social connections can be bad. So if there are any psychic vampires in your life, and I think you know what I'm talking about, people who tend to drain your energy, I'm just on my last nerve with that guy, or whatever it is. Try to minimize your contact with them as much as you can. Now, of course, if they are in your chain of command above you or below you, you can't completely get them out of your life, but be smart about how you handle those relationships, because a toxic person can completely drain you. I've seen it up close and personal, and it's not good when it happens. So limit time with people who drain your energy. Give your eyes a break from all the screens by taking short breaks. Close your eyes. Don't take a nap or anything, but close your eyes, relax. Try to get away from loud noises and stimulation. Even if you're not actively listening to something, if there's noise going on over here and something going on over here, and you got computers and everything else in your face, take some time to unplug a little bit. Don't bottle up your emotions. Yeah, there's sometimes that, again, you're being emotionally intelligent. You're not just going to blow up for the sake of blowing up, and you're not going to blow up to protect the feelings of other people. But at the same time, find a sounding board. If you've got that person in your office or in your life that's just, again, on your last nerve, find somebody that you can at least vent to. I'm not yelling at you, I'm yelling near you, that sort of thing. And finally, a couple things. Find meaning and purpose in what you're doing. You've heard me say this before. My dad always used to say that no honest work should be looked down upon. Honest work has meaning in some way, shape, or form. Try to find that purpose in your job if you can, since you're going to be spending a lot of time doing that. Find purpose in your personal life. Find purpose in your spiritual life if you have that sort of bent. I am not the best Catholic in the world, but I've still got that Catholic guilt on my shoulders. But I still pray, and I find comfort in that. Feel like there's something larger than yourself out there, whether it's something spiritual, physical realm, or work, or whatever. And then finally, don't neglect your physical health. Take time for yourself, whether that's relaxing with a book, getting plenty of sleep. If you can, take a nap in the middle of the day. Get a relaxing spot in your house where you can unwind at the end of the day. Also, spending time in nature is a great way to de-stress and recharge. Again, turn out the burnout. Get it out of your life. And that's today's Red Mike message. I hope you found it interesting. I hope you found it helpful. I hope you'll join me again tomorrow. Now, again tomorrow, 4th of July, it is not going to be anything workplace or relationships or anything like that. I'm going to be unabashedly patriotic tomorrow. So be prepared. But I appreciate your coming. And again, I hope that you will give me a like, a follow, and a share. I hope you'll come back tomorrow. I hope you'll come back on Friday. Now, tomorrow and Friday, I will not be actually at the Red Mic. I'll actually be on my phone, but I'm going to still be bringing you a message, and I hope you'll join me. Give me a like, a follow, and a share, whether it's here on Facebook or YouTube, LinkedIn, Instagram, X, or even on Spotify. I appreciate you much, and remember, life is short. Drink the bourbon.